Good morning. My name is Saurabh Deshpande, and in this demo, I am going to present the chatbot we have developed for the AWS Serverless bot competition hackathon. So, me and my teammate Yogesh Limay have worked on this serverless chatbot. So, what we are going to do in this demo is first we will see the concept, what this bot does, what are the features, how you can test this, and what is the overall architecture. And then I will show a small demo of this bot in working. So let's start. So this is the team. We are submitting this entry as a team. Myself, Saurabh Deshpande, and my teammate is Yogesh Limay, and these are our email IDs. And this is the entry for AWS Serverless Chatbot Hackathon. So, what is this bot is all about? So this is basically a carpooling bot. We want to help Slack team members to share a ride. So with this bot, they can share a ride, they can search for the ride and register themselves for the ride. Bot will take care of all the logistics, search and display and other functionalities. So why we want to do the carpooling part? So basically, we believe that carpooling is a great initiative and has many advantages. So it reduces the traffic on roads. So mainly in office hours when there are a lot of people on the roads, we would like them to share the car because most of the time the destinations and timings match. We are from India, and for country like India, this has a lot of advantage um, because we have a lot of traffic on the roads, and there is a traffic congestion in office hours, office in and out hours. Secondly, it reduces the pollution because there are less cars on the road, and then you can have a stress-free ride if you are riding with somebody. So, uh, as we know, Slack is a great platform, team collaboration platform. There are many companies who use Slack as their major team collaboration application. So, if any company is on the Slack, they can use our bot for their employees or team members to share a ride and do carpool. So you need to have a Slack team, of course. How it works? So you need to have a Slack team, and if you have a Slack team, you can add our carpooling app to your Slack team, which basically adds a bot user called Carpool, and then you can start chatting with Carpool to add your car for a ride or look for the ride. And then Carpool will, our bot will take you to the process. It will search for the routes which are uh, based on your inputs, and you can then register for the route of your choice. So what are the features? It's serverless. We do not run a single EC2 instance. We are on AWS, so and we do not run a single EC2 instance. It's all based on Lambda and API gateway. We use Google Maps for searching and giving the bot users Google Map links for their routes. We use Slack APIs, and we use Wit.ai for natural language processing. So this is the overall architecture. From Slack, we have configured API gateway endpoints for interactive messages and as outgoing hooks, which in turn talk with our Lambda functions. And from Lambda functions, we call Google Maps APIs or the Wit.ai APIs, or again some Slack APIs. We use DynamoDB as our backend. So what are the functionalities, major functionalities? Um, a user can add the route. So if user wants to share a car, they can add the route. They are looking for a carpool route, they can search for it. If you found a route you want to ride along, they can register. If you're already registered and not happy with the route or timings or anything, you can unregister, and you can see your requests or delete your requests. Bot will search base routes based on your inputs, and you will also get a Google Maps URL, which will open in Google Maps for that route, and you can see the route in detail. If you own a route, if you have added your car for carpool sharing, you will get the request. You will get a chance to approve the request when someone else wants to ride along. So this is for justice of the hackathon. So how you can test it? You, log into your Slack team basically. Then there is a add to Slack HTML in the GitHub repository. Um, you can click that add to Slack button. It will show you a permissions page for the bot, and then once it replies with the no error, bot user will be added to your team, and then you can start using it. So these are some phrases you can use to chat with the bot. To add the route, you can say looking for carpool buddies, or to search the route, you can say looking for the carpool. You can see if, as an owner, any approvals are pending on your side, or you can see what are your requests as a route owner or as a traveler. So let's see a quick demo. So I have a Slack team and I have added um, two entries, two Slack users. This is the first user and this is the second user. So these are the two different users on the same Slack team, and you can see the carpool bot here, bot user. So let's start adding a carpool ride entry. Let me say so my starting point is my home address in India. My destination is my workplace in India, Pune city. When I'm planning my trip, I'm planning for day after tomorrow 8 a.m. How many vacant seats I have? Say I have 4 vacant seats in my car. 4 people can ride along with me. So I'm going to give a specific point here so that it selects the route going through this point. So this is the route it has added. So you can see here there's a Google Maps link. If you click this link, it will take you to the Google Maps, and you can see that this is the route, and it is going through a waypoint we have specified. Okay, so let's go to the another user. This is the second user, and let's say this user tries to search for the route. So it asks what is your pickup point, and let's keep the pickup point. What is your destination? So it is searching and it finds out this map. Again, you have a Google Maps link. You can click and see what is the route and what are the details here. So let's try to so if you want to do another search, let's do one more time. Okay, so this is the route details if you want to see. And if I'm happy with this route, I will say I will choose this route. So what this is going to do is it will send an approval request to the route owner, which is this user. So you can see that you have approval request, and the requester is that second user. And here you can see the of the owner of the route, so which is the same user. Now, if you want to see your pending approvals, you can say so it will show me that I have this one pending approval. If I'm happy, I will just say approve, and approve, and you can see that other user has got a notification that this route is approved. Now, if I want to see what are all my routes or the request, you can say show my. So I have not added any route. I have not added my car for any carpooling, but I'm traveling by somebody else's car. So as a traveler, I have one request, and the owner of that request I can see here. There are 3 available seats. Still, if you try to do the same here, so this user is not added himself or herself to any route as a traveler, but he or she owns this route. So you can see there is, as an owner, he has this request. Now, what user can do also is can edit, so that if he wants to edit any of this, he can do. He can remove the users from this. Say, for example, there are multiple users, and one of the users I don't want to be part of my ride. I can remove it, or I can just edit the seats. It will say please enter updated value for the available seats. I can say 5. It's updated. Now, if route is updated, then all the users, travelers on it get a notification that route is updated. We check that route can be updated for origin, destination, waypoint. So those things are not what you're looking for, then you can unregister yourself from the route. Here's the unregister option. So this is the basic functionalities of this carpooling application, and because it is serverless based on the AWS API gateway and Lambda, it will scale for a lot of users and multiple teams. So this is the basic functionalities. Apart from this, we have some other functionalities uh, we are planning to add is that once the routes are set up and users have registered themselves, we would like to inform users about the traffic and the weather and give them reminders about their trip once the trip is close by. So all these functionalities we are going to add in near future, but this is what we have as of now. So there are other small functionalities like delete and all you can try it by yourself, but this is the major functionalities of this application. So hope you have enjoyed this demo, and we look forward to your feedback. Thank you.